welcome, ladies and
Hello.
gentlemen, to the. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, there you go. There you go.
Welcome to the Formula 3 PC Tier mini-series of Extreme Racing Leagues. Today we're going to be having a race on Snetterton. The track is called Snetterton, I think. Yeah, it's Snetterton. It's in the UK.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the last race of the Formula 3 PC Tier mini-series. Here today with me is Michael Booker, as every week for this series. And how are you, Booker?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing, Caesar?
I'm really good. Might miss a couple of the race, probably a couple minutes of the race, probably the first race, because I totally forgot the time changes and now I'm stuck in a meeting. So I will be back with you after the meeting finishes. Okay, so I will leave you guys with Michael Booker and the Formula 3 race in Snetterton.
This is the final race of the mini-series, round number 4 of 4. Leading the championship is Dario, and I believe he's won this with 88 points. Second is Elliot with 60. Third is Joe with 59. 4 is Toby with 36. And then I believe it's Pan in 5 with 26. Then Derek is in 6th with 16 points. And 7th with 11 points is Will B with 11 points. And what's that? 3, 4. 8th with 8 points is Lali. And 9th with 6 points is Muller. Or Myla, sorry. 10th is, I believe, who's the light blue one then? Is that Jono? I think Jono might, yeah, Jono number is there, so that's Jono with 5 points in 10th, and 11th would be Ledger. I don't believe Ledger's actually here today either, so it's just Dario, Elliot, Pan, Toby, Jono, Bradley, and Will. So also there is no Joe here either, for look of things so far. At the moment Dario leads it, is on pole, it stands with a 1:36.9, second is Elliot with a 1:37.7, Pan in third with a 1:39.2, 4 is Toby with a 1:40.4, Jono in 5th with a 1:41.1, Bradley in 6th with a 1:41.1, and Will in 7th with not got a time yet. Elliot is just a little bit because of that one, knows that Pan on, right? Got Will on an out lap, so I don't believe he's got enough time to put his lap in. Let's see who voted. So Pan, Jono, Elliot, Derek. Derek's not here. Right. Everyone that's voted has actually been here. Hello, Jono. So the only person we are actually missing is Derek, so everyone else is here. Oh, I have a... Oh, that's... full. I need that. Why? Devo. Oh, I just marked that up on my, because I'm watching the stream. So give me a second. Join. No, video call. So we should be getting ready to go for round number 4 around Snetterton in the UK, in just outside Norwich. Dario is on pole, Elliot's in second, third is Pan, fourth is Toby, fifth is Bradley, sixth is Jono, Will in 7, and K drop. Oh, someone's gone. Bradley, I believe. Hold on, we go underway at Snetterton, round number 4. And Pan's already in the grass. I'm not too sure what's happened to Pan. Dario's in the lead, Elliot's second. Bradley's up to 4, up to 3rd, sorry. Toby's now 4, Pan's 5th, Jono's 6th, and the K-drop person is disconnected. Will's back in, so it was Will that was disconnected. Dario takes the lead on Elliot. See if anything else. So yeah, at the moment, so Dario's leading the race, Elliot second, Bradley's third, Toby 4, Pan 5th, Jono 6th, and Will 7. And we are on board with Elliot in P2. Bradley is just overtaken into P2. Dario's made a mistake. Dario's gone. Dario has gone. He's in P. He was P1. He's now P4. Dario lost 3 places in one corner. We can actually see what happened there. But now Pan's on the back of Dario as well, so Dario's got many problems. This is the F3 series, final race of the series. Pan has also got Dario, so Pan is now 4, Dario's now 5th. Dario's gone again. Oh, now it's Pan gone. Pan's gone wide and left Dario back into P4. So far, Bradley went from P5 to P2. Still only about a second or so between each other. The top 3 are all within a second of each other. There's 2.6 seconds back in 4, Pan's 2.9 seconds back in 5. Jono's just under a second back in 6, and Will in 7 is 0.3 laps behind. Just over a quarter of a lap. Dario back into P3. Past Toby into 4. Someone's gone awfully wide there. I don't know who was that. Oh, super wide there. That was Pan. Pan's gone from P5. He's now P6. It's off in the grass somewhere.
And I'm back, Michael.
Hello.
Yep.
Well, you just missed Dario going from P1 to P4 with a massive mistake, and we just seen Pan make a massive mistake as well.
Ooh, Dario making a mistake, that's new.
I don't know, he has made a couple of mistakes in this F3 championship. In the second race of
Oh,
the
the
season,
second
he made
race,
that
yeah.
big mistake, didn't he?
Yeah.
So the second time he's done that this season. He's got some work to do now.
Today we don't have the second electric brother. Joe Watts is missing today.
Yeah, the only one that's voted that isn't here is Derek. It's
Oh,
that
yeah.
Twinkler won it.
Yeah, the taco tickler. I would say.
Tickler, wasn't it? Yeah, Tickler, that's the one.
What do you think about this track? It looks kind of like Silverstone, huh? Like this.
No, it reminds me very much of like Hungary with the way the curbs are. Because they're like sausage curbs.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of them. But so if you turn the grass into obviously into concrete with the Hungary flag in that. It's also a very tight circuit, because you can tell that even with these cars it looks very tight. So imagine an F1 car on it.
Yeah, no, it's very, very
Which would be even tighter. Dario's still 1.3 seconds behind, so not really gaining on Bradley.
So it's actually difficult to overtake in this track, right? It seems like it's difficult, like the tracks look so narrow.
Yeah, the thing is though, you've got to remember as well, these are F3 cars from 2 years ago, so there's no DRS or anything. Oh, Toby has got a problem. Toby just dropped off, just literally like he's just waiting for John to pass him.
Oh,
John.
Jonah. Oh, Jonah
Well,
spun.
We can get blamed for that because you didn't actually have his POV in the bottom corner this time.
Yeah.
we were behind that time when he dropped it. But that is not good. Say, Totally going to. Oh, what happened there? Bradley's there's been contact between Bradley and Dario. Ooh, I'm going to get off the grass. I'm going to really stay on that grass. Oh, I'm just going to airborne now. As it stands, though, we are I can't wait to see what we're on. Nearly halfway through, 4 laps out of 10 left to go. We have got another series race after this, so there's two. What was it? Is it two 50-minute races, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which works out about 10 laps here. So yeah, we've got two 15-minute races, and they've both got qualifying sessions as well. So this is the first one. We've got one more to come after this. We've got Elliot leading it now with Bradley second. Third is Pan after Darius making a massive mistake. As twice he's made a mistake now. He's down to 2.3 seconds, 3 seconds or so. Toby's just passed Pan into P3 or 4. Pan is now 5th, Jono 6th after his mistake, and Will in 7. Well, once Will got going, he's fine now, but he struggled to start with. As they Pan dropped it on the start line when they dropped from P3 all the way down to P5. And there you go, you can see Jono. And you even get to see him as well. That's a shame.
Oh, you can see Jono, Scar, and Jono. Say hello, Jono.
Good concentrate. Dario is slowly gaining now as well onto Bradley. But yeah, so that's the stands. We've got Elliot in lead, Bradley second, third is Dario, Toby in 4, Panis 5, John in 6, Will in 7. And the way it's going, it could look like it's going to stay like this as well. The fight is going to be between Pan and Toby for 4th place as it stands.
Well, Jono is streaming.
We should see if any of them actually stream. If they do stream, then see if we can get them to stream at the same time so we can get multiple views.
Yeah, I told them.
Ooh, Dario's in the grass again. That's the 3rd or 4th time he's done that now. He just needs to be running one, not the corners. It's very unusual for Dario making that many mistakes.
He has the championship in the bag already, right?
I think so, because he's got a 20-point lead. I think it's 20-point lead.
He has a
28-point lead. Yeah, I'm not. We need to really sort that out. We should know exactly how the point standing is, because I never looked at it on time. Actually, I can look, can't I? So I go from the first race of the season.
It's 20 points
So
for P1.
20 points, yes, yeah, so it's 20 points. So if you win both, then it's. Well, I think it's 20 points. Yeah.
Elliot,
Yeah,
what's
Dario
getting a
will win
huge
the first one, won't
advantage?
Yeah, I think Elliot's got this now massively. Can't see him being touched in this race now. He's just
And
slowly
Bradley-
pulling away from
Bradley,
Bradley.
Toby, and I think Bradley and Toby and Austin. Yeah, there were. Well, Austin is not here, but Bradley and Toby were drivers were driving for the team that actually made a very good position in the 12 hours of Sebring. They got P4.
Nice. Yeah. So, well, let's say the thing is though, Elliot needs to beat Toby because, well, no, Toby's 24 points behind. But yeah, so Elliot can make sure he wins, comes second now, which he's going to. Well, look on things in the overall championship standings. Because Joe's not here, and so that's be the top 3 sealed. Once Elliot gets, or if Elliot gets anything here, any points, he's already guaranteed it. So top 3 won't change in the standings, and Toby is 10 points clear of, I believe, Pan. So Toby and Pan are fighting for P4 in the championship, and that is a 10 points difference between them. So Toby could kill that off in this race here. Dario is slowly gaining, and so is Pan, so the fight for P2 and 3 and 4 and 5 is on. Nice and easy.
Bradley, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even really defend that.
Oh, this is a very good chicane. I like that one. You can do a switchback there. It reminds me of Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Oh, are you on about, yeah, the one between the two DRS zones?
Yeah, exactly.
Abu
You
Dhabi.
can, that one, and you can do a switchback there, so it's really.
It reminds me very much of the second chicane also at Monza. If you can get the exit right on the inside and they'll go wide a little bit.
Oh yeah, the second chicane, yes.
Yeah, second one, not the first one. You can't
Okay.
really. You can get it on. You can get it on the inside of the first chicane, but you've really got to fully send it.
Yeah.
Darius now pulling away as well from Bradley, so that's up to P2 and 3. And so that fight could be close to being over if Derek can actually stop making little mistakes he's made. I'm going wide on some of the corners, that's what he's doing, and he's just costing him so much time. But Bradley's not going away.
Of wheel spin for Bradley, Will Bradley.
Yeah, he's just tossed him about 5/10 out. But now the fight for Pan and Toby's on again. And half a second. Just see if he can get behind him. Just not close enough to even with the slipstream, it's just not close enough. Back about a couple of years ago when these F3 cars were actually around, the being behind somebody was awful. Because the way the wings work, they literally they just don't stick to the car very well. To the ground, no traction. And slowly now Pan, as Toby's pulled away from Pan now, so Pan's now 1.2 seconds behind. Dario has now pulled a 2.2 second lead in P2, lead on Bradley in P2 and 3. So it looks like it's going to be Elliott who's going to win it, and Dario second, third is Bradley as it stands. Let's see if anyone makes a mistake.
Sorry, I'm back. Do we already know which one is going to be the next mini-series? Let me check real quick. There was a race poll.
There is a race poll, but I don't think it's been announced. Oh yeah, we have. Oh no, it's just no entrance. They haven't actually said what it's going to be yet. So we have no. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be DTM.
Yeah, right?
I think it's 2018 cars DTM, I think, or something. Or 80s DTM cars. But yeah, it looks like it's definitely DTM cars, so the next mini-series will be probably, what, in 2 weeks' time, won't it?
Oh, what
Normally.
a cut there.
Oh! Airborne. And that's Pan Am Airlines.
And he was getting close to Toby, like he was about to get the position if he was just a little bit more patient.
It's also now going to cost him as well. Darius made another mistake, and that's going to cost him. That's the cost in P2, and that's the second time he's done that.
He can even lose P2 actually in the race. It's one more lap to go. Depends on well, he got a better exit here, so he could probably get back that position. Oh no. Into the grass again.
Not when he's going over there, he's not.
Ooh, he's very close now.
He's still there though, even though he's on the grass. So that.
And the candidates
On the grass again.
Yeah.
Pan's on the grass now. There's a lot of people that want to make these F3 cars lawnmowers.
And he just got the overtake. This section of the bridge, oof, Oof, oof.
Yeah, that part of the track reminds me of Silverstone.
Yeah, exactly.
Through after coming out of Cops Corner.
Yeah.
Beckett, sorry. Then DRS. Well, it used to be a DRS straight, which isn't anymore, but it used to be. Barry's up to P2, and we're on the last lap of the race. With Elliot's got a 0.2 lap lead, which is just under a quarter of a lap lead, so that should be him sealed. He's just got to bring it home without making any mistakes.
Good win from Elliot Watts.
Which I made any
Everything
mistakes.
stays the same.
Okay, but Barry was the only one that's going to fight him for it with the way it went. And Darius made up like 4 or 5 mistakes, so he's pretty much handed Elliot the win, really.
Pan just overtook Toby.
Yeah, which will
Toby
mean
went right.
they will. That race will now
Toby's in
go
the
to
wall.
the. I was about to say that was going to close at the champion, the fight for 4th place, but that may have just made it even more interesting now because Pan is going to pick up some places. And I think it's going to beat Toby, so that's going to close the gap between them two. But it does also mean that Pan's going to have to win the next race and hope Toby doesn't really finish, basically.
Yeah, this is actually interesting for the championship.
Make sure we just coming to the end of this round. It's got just under basically 0.1% of the race left to do, so he's just got across the line. Elliot will win this.
Yep, Elliot's about to win, about to cross the line.
Yeah. So Elliot wins it, and P2 should be Dario, and P3 will be Bradley. So we just about to see them now cross the line in a second. There they come. So Dario P2, that's the 1-2. Bradley in P3. That'll help Bradley as well. Podium finish with Bradley. Pan in 4, and then it'll be Toby in 5. Providing they don't make any mistakes. They will finish in 7th. So that's his position finished. And there's Pan in 4, which is waiting for Toby. He's just
Sasha
under a
P8.
quarter lap.
This is different. He's a
He's
good
in P8?
driver. Sasha. He's in P8. That's weird.
Maybe I didn't even start the race. They're on the grid, they got disconnected.
Oh, that's why. 9 laps. Oh yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
well, at least
plus
he
9
raced.
laps. Oh, Toby's gone.
Toby,
That
you
could
need to cross the
actually
line.
help. Yeah, that could actually help Pan in the driver standings. John is now coming as well. So
Who's going to get the position? Toby just rejoined.
yeah, I think he's just waiting for it.
And he punted Toby. That's a field goal.
I've got a funny feeling that might be an illegal overtake.
Look at this.
I believe I can fly. That's Pan flying again. So yeah, so that is P1 for Elliot, P2 for Dario, P3, I believe. Who was it?
I'm sorry. P3 for Bradley.
Bradley. Pan in 4, 5 was Jono, 6 was Toby, 7 was Will, and Sasha did not actually get off the grid. And that is the first round of the results, which is a good result for Bradley though, because he was, I believe, he was not actually in the standings. He's not even in the standings, we're looking at this, I can't see him. Oh, Will Bradley, isn't it? Sorry, yeah, there. He's in 3, 4, 7th. So that should jump him above Derek. That's 5 points, so yeah. So that should help him get into P5. It's another good result, though. He could jump up, and they say he won't jump up into any high positions, but definitely helped him. Right, so if we can get our sponsors.
Yep, let's go get the sponsors.
Are you looking for a more realistic F1 feel in your sim racing? ANSI 3D is the solution for you. ANSI 3D is a 3D printing company based in the United States. We sell F1 style wheels for Logitech G29, G920, and the G923 wheel set with all wheels including high quality real suede fabric on the handles for maximum comfort. All wheels can be fully customized by picking your own colors for the handles and buttons. Also, you get to select a free logo of your choice to be printed on your wheel. We also have all Formula One 3D printed tracks available for sale on our website. For more information or to place your order now, log on to our website at www.anse3d.com. That's ANSE3D.com. Don't delay, check us out today.
And second race, well, second qualifying session is about to start any time.
It's got practice at the moment, so
That's weird. We shouldn't have a practice.
I don't know.
They're probably switching anytime.
We've also only got 2 cars in the session as well, so that does not help.
Ooh, I just remember I need to remind someone for the video of the onboard lap of this week.
Oh yeah. Penku.
Eh?
Ask Penku.
Penku?
Yeah.
No, Ultimate told me he was going to do Netherlands.
Oh right. Alright, okay. But I was saying, Penku's probably the second fastest guy in the league. With
Yeah,
pounds.
Penku did. What was after Baku? Penku did Bahrain, I believe.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember who does what.
Yeah,
I
Penku
can remember who
did
did the last
Bahrain.
one.
And
So no,
Pat
Pat
did
did.
Canada.
Yeah, perhaps it kind of.
And Ultimate's doing Netherlands, and Sasha's doing. He went to do Spain, so I need to find someone for Australia. I might do it myself. I'm not fast.
You don't need to be, as long as you do auto gear, manual gears and that, like, you'll be fine. And we've got a yellow flag apparently.
Yellows,
And-
yellows, yellows.
Yeah. Can't reverse on the in the pits. What are you doing?
Let's go. Let's try to see what's going on and why don't we have the qualifying session. Let me go and join the voice chat real quick. What up, guys? Let me know if the audio. Let me check if the audio is coming. Can you talk, please?
It is.
Oh yeah.
It's going through. I've got both on. I've got both on.
This last week was a break week for the Xtreme Racing League's Xbox division. We're going back. We started yesterday, right, with ARL. Right, Mike?
Yeah, ARL run last
How
night.
was it?
Yeah.
How was the race?
Say it was interesting. 17 cars started, 10 finished. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a really good week this week. Because a lot of the guys that crashed out were not the ones you would expect to crash out.
Oh.
because there's 7 people at DNF, and 5 of them were X1 drivers. So, telling awesome. So it's going to be very interesting because it was a wet race. It went from full wet to wet, then to inters to dry, and they did not look very happy with the conditions. So it's looking like it could be a very good, interesting weekend. If you're not really set up for wet weather this weekend around Zandvoort, someone's going to bin it.
Do you think it's
Well,
going to be wet?
Well, they all tried driving their dry setups in the wet around Zandvoort, so it didn't work very well for them.
Oh. No, a dry setup on the wet in Zandvoort. I think that track is really... It's very slippery, I don't know why.
It's a NASCAR track.
It's a what?
Really, it feels like a NASCAR track,
Yeah, right.
but there's no grip coming around, especially the fast right-hand. Yeah, that's at the final corner.
Yeah, there's no grip, that's true.
But the problem is they all think, oh the rear wing in that race for a dry setup is like 4.8, 4.7 anyway. So they all think, oh, it's an 8 rear wing anyway, so I should be fine. But no. You need to still put up a bit more than the wet. Because it said it was going to dry up, they all thought it'd be wet for the first half, but dry at the end. And it was dry qualifying as well, so they all tried to wing it with doing a dry setup on. They should have just probably put on like a bit more rear wing and they would have been alright. There we are. We have a black screen, so that's always a good sign.
Black screen?
Oh, there we are. Good, Johnny.
Do we have that screen now? I want to see
We're on board with
doing
Jono.
quali. Yeah. We're on board with Jono doing quali. Let's put
He's
the-
got a map.
Well, from where though?
Well, from my mum and dad's house.
He's got a race map.
Yeah, you can put that
Yeah,
race map,
yeah,
but
watch it then.
I cannot do it on my screen because it will take my position, and my position is in the pits.
It doesn't give you can't get the full map up, which is a shame.
You can't really do that. 'cause
Well, they say the game is old, doing it, so hopefully when they bring out a new game, they could change it. Hopefully.
no, 'cause,
Yeah.
yeah, you can kill us all, and it's your boat on the road as well.
So Jono's at the moment in P2. No, don't check your screen, guys, it is right.
Even if
Jono
it's
going
like
for the
half
pole
your boat,
position.
it's a bit dangerous then.
I don't know what the whole time was last time, I can't remember, I
He
think it was
was
the
300
130.
faster.
I'm just trying to remember what the pole time was last time, I think it was a 139 or 138, I can't remember what it was. I do apologise if you hear my phone going off. It's European qualifications today and the World Cup qualifiers. So my phone's going off.
Oh, nice. Today's World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, for Europe.
Interesting games today.
No, most of the big ones are tomorrow. England will play in Poland. I know that's one of them. The big shock's already happened. Azerbaijan beat Serbia.
Oh, I have it. Wales is playing Czech Republic. Portugal is playing Luxembourg.
Yeah, there's not many games today. It's all, most of the games are tomorrow. There's like 10 games today and there's about 15 tomorrow.
Germany versus North Macedonia. This is going to be.
Yeah, the thing is, people say that, but they don't actually. Macedonia's got some decent players.
Oh, really?
Most of them play in Italy, yeah.
Oh.
It's the same as people write off Turkey already, but all Turkey's youth academy and youth players they won the European under-21s a couple of years ago. So, and they're all now in their first team. It's John in the
England
pits
is
now.
playing Polonia.
Poland.
Italy,
But Lewandowski's injured, so Poland's missing the main forward. Darren's on pole with a 1:38.1. I'm sure it was a 1:37 earlier.
What a surprise!
Just,
Are you in the pole? it's like the Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, but we can't actually blame the car though, because they're equal cars.
Yeah, yeah.
So I say Dario with a 138.1 on P1, P2 is Jono with a 140.4, third is Will with a 141.5, Brady in 4 with a 141.7, Elliot's on a cracking lap in 5 with a 3 minute and 3 seconds, Toby in 5, Pan in 6 and Sasha in 7. But they are all on laps, so we'll see that Simon Times drop in soon. Is South America not actually playing any World Cup qualifiers now then?
Not
Because
right
I've looked
now,
now 3 or 4 times now. I've looked now. They've had 5 games in a row now. Just called off every single one of them.
Let me check. CONCACAF.
Yeah, because they're playing on a CONMEBOL.
The CONCACAF. CONMEBOL is South America. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's the World Cup qualifiers for that. Hello, gentlemen and lady. Oh, hello, Wallington. From his little edge.
I cannot find Mexico here in CONCACAF. Where are they playing? Oh, there's games today. Yeah.
Then they're all postponed. So Elliot's just posted a 138.3 in the P2. Toby is in third with a 140.2. Fourth is Jono, sorry, 140.4. Will's in fifth with a 141.5. Bradley in sixth with a 141.7. Sasha in 7 and Pan and Nate have still yet to set post times.
Oh, Mexico is playing Costa Rica today.
Yeah, but that ain't really a qualifier, is it? That's a friendly.
And semi-final of the Nations Cup.
Oh, that.
Today at 2 p.m. Yeah, that's in 1 hour. Okay. I need to watch that one. That's a good one. That's very good. Let's go back to the race. Hello, gentlemen, lady, aka Mike. Oh, haha.
Yeah.
Jonah lost that P2. Dario with 3 second difference. Well, 2 second and a half difference from P3. That's very good. Pan getting P3 with a 139.48. I mean, and Sasha still hasn't put a time on. What's going on?
No idea.
The key got disconnected again.
No, because it's not got the D.
Oh yes.
Everyone's in the pits now with about 23 seconds to go. Elliot's still out on track. So is Bradley, and I believe Sasha is as well, because it's not got in the pits there, so they must still be on the track. Is anyone going to stop Dario being on pole again? The only person who's probably going to stop him is Elliot. I don't know how fast Sasha is on here. We haven't seen him do a race yet around on AC. Well, he's just finished with no time, so that's not looking good. I have no idea what this track is, to be fair, Waldo. I have no idea. I think I've raced on it once.
And Mike, I just realized that we can select who we want to watch by clicking. I thought it was not possible.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but if I click, I get it. And we're going to be getting to the race.
Yeah, Bradley gone to P3. Bradley's gone to P3 with a 139.7.
Oh, nice.
So Darrow's on pole with a 137.9. Second is Elliot, sorry, with a 138.3. Bradley in third with a 139.7. Pan in four with a 139.8. Toby in five with a 140.2. Six is Jono with a 140.4. Will in seven on with a 141.5. And Sasha in eight did not post time. Yeah, I just sent you the thing on WhatsApp as well with Max. It's a friendly.
Oh yeah, that's when it's a friendly, right?
Yeah,
What you sent me? Okay.
yeah. It's just it tells you there as well what time kickoff is. It's in 1 minute, 1 hour, 7 minutes or something. So kickoff. That's the actual
Okay.
kickoff time.
Okay. I'm going to be joining a meeting right now, so I will leave you guys with Michael Booker. The race starts in 40
Right.
seconds.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, Mike.
So this is the final race of the 4-race series, and it's the second race of round number 4. Dario won the first race with, Elliot won the first race earlier, today, and Dario was second, and Bradley was third. Dario has already won the championship. Elliot has already has sealed second place, and Joe, that's not here today, is also guaranteed third. So that is all done. Hal and Toby are still fighting for P4 in the championship, and Jono and Will will be trying to get some points to get up the table. And we are underway at round number 2 of mini-series round number 4, race number 2 at Snetterton in the UK. Dario leads it. Elliot is now second. Bradley is third. Pan is 4. Toby 5th. Jono 6. Will 7. And Sasha in 8. Bradley's just passed Elliot into P2. Toby and Will have passed Jono into P5, 4 and 5. Sasha's passed Jono as well into 6. Jono's back down to 7. Jono's come back up into 6 though. There's a freeway fight at the back there, we can see it then. And then Pan's gone to P8, Sasha's gone to P7. The fight is at the back here for P5, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Elliot's just gone past Bradley into P2, and Jono's past Will into P5. Pan's gone past Sasha into P7, Sasha's now P8. Don't forget there's no DRS or ERS in our free cars from 2 years ago, so they will not have DRS or ERS. Literally all about slipstream. Toby's down into P8, Toby's made a massive mistake, Toby's gone. And he's in P8 now, he's just got the 3 positions to Will, Sasha and Pan. Pan's also just passed Sasha into P6, and Sasha's now back to P7. Sasha's made a mistake though, they're back in 8. Toby's back into 7th. Good with Bradley at the moment, he's on the back of Elliot, and now back on with Will on the back of Jono. 0.3 seconds, just under 3/4. It is supposed to final track. Will's gone. Will's gone from P4. He's now going to be down to P6 now. Johnny's up to P4. Pan's up to P5. Toby's now on to P6. Will's down to 7. That one mistake. It's just cost him 3 places. Oh, we got here on the tax one. That's a mistake as well from Will. There is another one, so that's going to cost him more time. Both now on the back of Pan, still half a second back. This back Renault 3 had Volkswagen and Renault as their engine providers. So if you do see the Volkswagen logo, that is why you see it. That is the engine make of F3 cars from back in 2000 and I think it was 18. So Dario leads it 5.2 seconds clear of Bradley in P2. Bradley's 1.5 seconds clear of Elliott in P3. Pan is 7 seconds behind in 4. Jono is about a second back in 5. 6 is Toby, he's 0.1, a lap behind, sorry, he's just under a quarter of a lap behind. He's now down to about 9 seconds. I believe Jono made a mistake, so let's just catch up now. Toby in 6, yeah, so Toby's about 6, about 9 seconds behind. Will in 7 is about 2.8 seconds behind, and Sasha in 8 is about half a lap behind. Closest fight on track is now going to be between Jono and Pan and Bradley and Elliott in P2 and 3 and 5 and 6. 4 and 5. Jono just made the move. Jono is into P4. Pan is still there though, side by side. Into the fast right-hander. Slow right-hander actually. I think it's last more than that. So Jono holds on to P4. Pan in 5, half second back. Bradley's just been passed to P2, Elliott's now into P2, Bradley is now P3. So the race for P2 and 3 has now moved around. Elliott's now P2, Bradley P3, so we're back to the finishing positions basically of the last race we just did. And so Pan finished in 4 and Jono was 5th and Toby was 6th, so literally the only people that are in different positions are these two. Oh, big mistake there from Jono. Was that Pan that made a mistake there? I think that was. Might have been Pan. But yeah, so Jono's back into P4, Pan's 5. This is just a race for funds for most of them now, because Dario has won the championship, Elliott will get 2nd, and Joe, that's not here today, is in 3rd. Pan and Toby are still fighting for 4th, but I think it's in Toby's hands as it stands, because Pan will not be winning this race, and Pan had to win this race to have any chance of passing Toby, so Toby should be safe with that. That should be 4 and 5 sealed, and then you've got Jono is just behind as well. So Will is in P7, 11 points, and I believe Jono is, what's Jono on? I can see Jono over there. On 5, so I believe it's a 6-point difference there, so it could be quite close between them two because Jono has finished in front of Will the last the last race and this one, so it could be quite close to them between them two in the race. But Jono definitely needs to finish in a P4 really. Have any chance of finishing at least probably 6th in the championship. So there's a few drivers that are missing, so that is why there's about 11 drivers in total. We've only got 8 here, so there's a few people missing. Derek, ooh, bit of contact, and that is T-Bone, Jono, and Jono around. So we didn't really get to see the conclusion of that incident. Dario went leading it, Elliott second, third Bradley, Pan is now 4, 5 is Jono, 6 is Toby, 7 is Will, and Sasha is an 8, but 1.3 laps behind Will in 7th. P5, John is now P6. We've got about 3 laps to go from the end of the race. Jono's back up to P5. Toby's back down to P6, so Toby's made a mistake. Toby's in the grass. Until the end of the race. So Darry's leading it, Elliott second, Bradley is in third. That looks like it's pretty much a done deal between them. It's just all depending on between Bradley and Elliott and Darry what position they finish on. But look at that move the top 3 unless anyone makes a mistake. Han in 4 is 0.1 laps behind in 4. Jono's 4.1 seconds behind him. Toby in 6 is 4.1 behind him, and then you got Will in 7 is 2.5 seconds behind Jono, and 8 is Sasha over a lap behind now. So 4, 5, 6 and 7 are all still up for grabs. Just in what order, same as P1, 2 or 3. Toby's gone from P7, so that is not going to be good for him. If there's any chances of him now getting in the top 6, more likely done now, unless someone makes a mistake in front with 2 laps to go. Oh, Sasha's gone. Sasha from P8 has just decided to bin their car into a wall, and now it's getting out of the way for the race leader there. I don't know who that was actually. But Sasha has just binned it in P8. But still, I'll say Will's now backed off 0.1 laps behind Jono as well, so Jono's got like a 10-second lead on Will behind him in 6 and 7. So that looks like it's safe. So between Pan and Jono in 4 and 5, and Dario, Watts, and Bradley in 1, 2, and 3 are still fighting for the podium positions. Any mistake now from any of them will cost them a position. George got Pan to P4, Pan's now 5, Will 6, then Toby 7. Trying needs to say, hopefully he can stay there, he won't lose any time then. Final lap of the race, and the mini-series will be nearly done. We're going to see where's this one ball. Oh, Sash has gone again. Not having a very good time at all. But Dario is just coming up to the line in a minute. He's just about a quarter of the lap away from the final stretch of the race to win it. And he will with that win the championship, which he's already actually won. So I just want to see him cross the line. He's just about to, in about 10 seconds time. You'll start seeing him about to cross the line. There we go. So Dario wins the final race of the mini-series from the F3 series around PCT of XRL. Elliot will take P2 and P2 in the championship overall. His brother Joe will take P3 in the Drivers' Championship overall. So Bradley will finish P3 in this race, and he finished third earlier as well. I think he finished about 5th in the championship, maybe 6th. Oh, big crash. Jono in 4. It's just about across the line. Could jump up a couple of places in the overall championship as well, so that's good for him. Or if he does, going across the line. Jono takes a P4, 5 will be Will, and Pam and Toby had a few mistakes in their race, and it's really cost them. So Will comes 5, Pan is going to bring home in 6, 7 will be Toby, and Sasha will be in 8. The next mini-series, I believe, will be DTM cars. I just don't know which ones. We don't actually have a date either yet, so it's more likely in a couple of weeks' time. But it will be announced in the Discord and on, hopefully, on our social medias as well. So just keep an eye out in them. If you want to see them, if you want any of our Discord links or any of that, they're all in our description and in the bio of the actual Twitch channel. So if you want to like and subscribe and put the thumbs up and everything on our links and stuff, then you can actually join us for the PC side or Xbox. We do both. So if you want to race any of them, just join on the links in our bio. But Toby's just going to float across the line in a minute, if everyone lets him. Toby brings home in 7, 8 all to Sasha, and that is the final standings from Snetterton in the UK from race number 2, round number 4. So I believe that is it. But as I say, everyone wants to know about what's going on in the rest of the next mini-series. Just keep an eye on our Discord and our Facebook and the Instagram pages. I don't know where Caesar is. But thank you everybody for watching XRL's PC tier from race number 2, round number 4, and it's completed. Dario will win the championship, Elliot gets P2 in the championship, and P3 will be Joe in the championship, and that is completed from the XRL PC tier from the F3 mini-series. The new mini-series will be DTM cars. I don't know which ones they are exactly yet, but that will be announced in the next few days. So everybody keep an eye out in social media and on Discord, and it will be released pretty soon.